Hello, this is Ted Hicks from Late Night Parents. Ways to follow the show, latenightparents.com. Today's question is: did live social audio die? So today we're talking about the fate of live social audio. As always, you can reach me at ted@lnp.tv or subscribe to our newsletter at latenightparents.com. So live audio's descent into irrelevancy. So let's go back to 2020 and remember the glory days of live social audio. Clubhouse launched that March and became an instant sensation. Celebrities, tech executives, and influencers spent their times hobnobbing with regular people, and the app provided everyone with a social interaction during an isolating pandemic. The app reached about $4 billion in valuation and set off an arms race for social audio assets among competitors. Every platform created their own version, including Discord, Slack, Facebook, Amazon, Spotify, Reddit, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So, amid the frenzy, industry watchers began asking whether Clubhouse itself was a product or feature. Could it stand on its own because of its network, or would people just talk to each other in apps they already use regularly and forget about Clubhouse entirely? Was all the hype warranted, or was it a bubble? So now, more than 2 years later, the answer is emerging. So this week, there was an article that was released in Bloomberg, and the news is that Spotify is canceling deals with some of its live show creators, in some cases, ending contracts early. They named a few shows on that Bloomberg post, but it's my understanding that others are being impacted as well. So if you looked at Spotify Live's calendar of upcoming events, you would have seen 7 shows scheduled for Tuesday this week and only one scheduled for next Tuesday. So the same diminishing trend plays all across all the upcoming days. So the remaining shows, which a Spotify spokesperson pointed out, includes the Fantasy Footballers and the Ringers MMA show. Sensor Tower, a mobile analytics company, tells us that Spotify Live has reached an estimated 590,000 or so download totals, and that this year, up till Tuesday, Spotify Live has seen about 328,000 installs, up 30% year over year. So, for its part, Facebook Live audio event feature, Live Audio Rooms, was transformed this month into something called audio channels. The new version acts more like Discord's persistent chat room, in which group members can drop by, and whenever they want to talk to each other, they do so. Meanwhile, Clubhouse also popped up in the news this week because after being suspended from Twitter, Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, went on the app for a private $20 enter Q&A. Nearly an hour in, he got suspended from Clubhouse too for sharing various conspiratorial views about Jewish people. So according to Sensor Tower, Clubhouse downloads are down about 84% year over year, from 34 million to 5.5 million worldwide installs this year. For what it's worth, I found multiple lively rooms when I checked on the app today. Granted, none had the star power they might have once attracted, but it seems that real humans are talking to each other regularly in there. So as a final bit of this news recap worth noting, only months after launching, Amazon has laid off half of its AMP team, according to Business Insider. So per Business Insider's reporting, by the end of October, the app had attracted fewer than 200,000 monthly active users. All of which adds up to relatively a bleak picture for live social audio. To remain relevant, Clubhouse and others needed to provide compelling programming 24/7. Otherwise, they would not be able to compete with the likes of TV, let alone TikTok, Netflix, and social media. But what we're seeing now is that even these platforms that threw money at the problem, like Spotify and Amazon, aren't getting much traction. So maybe live audio wasn't ever going to work as a standalone product, and it's really just a feature after all. This is Ted Hicks from Late Night Parents and Leggy Lady. Hey, what's going on? We are out.